Chelsea interested in Aaron Ramsdale. We're going to be talking about Conor Gallagher and a revelation from him. Also, someone that's unsung, that's deserved a lot of praise in the last 4 games, that doesn't really get a lot of credit at the moment, with other big names getting all the headlines. Mykhalio Mudryk reveals whether or not he meant that goal. Was it a cross? Was it a chip? Was it a lob? Did he mean it? We're going to find out in this particular video. And finally, the 7 untouchable players now under Mauricio Pochettino, as per Football London. Stay tuned right through to the end of the video. Like and subscribe to the channel. But let's get started with Aaron Ramsdale. Now, as we know, Euro 2024 is on the horizon next summer. Aaron Ramsdale wants to push Jordan Pickford as much as he can for that #1 England spot. And let's face it, apart from Nick Pope, who I think is a bit wooden, I think that the race and the battles between Ramsdale and Pickford. But the problem Ramsdale's got is been dropped by Arteta for David Raya, who Arteta believes is better with the ball at his feet. As we've seen against us, numerous mistakes he's made against us in the last game they played against Man City. And then obviously the Mykhalio Mudryk goal is getting criticised for as well. The pressure's ramping up on Raya. And will that give Ramsdale a chance to get back in at Arsenal? The thing is, Chelsea, are, according to Metro here, are interested in Ramsdale if he becomes available, or if the player himself pushes to try and get first team football between January and the end of the season to push for that Euro 2024 squad. That's massive for Ramsdale and for any England player that wants to play in the Euros. Could he force his way out? And would Chelsea want to make a move? And would you guys want Chelsea to make a move in Ramsdale? Let me know if you agree with it, what you think of Ramsdale, what you think of Sanchez in the comment section below. Next up, Conor Gallagher. Another one of these players that is getting a little bit of credit, but not enough for me, because when people look at everybody fit, you wonder whether or not he's going to start with maybe Romeo Lavia coming in to making that midfield 3, which I've always said I believe to be the strongest 3, with Lavia holding Caicedo and Enzo going box to box. But who am I to judge? I'm not the manager, and Conor Gallagher has got a point to prove. He was linked with a move away from Chelsea in the summer, and we kept hearing that despite Pochettino liking him and wanting to keep him, that the club would listen to offers if the right one come in. Nothing happened. I think, if anything, clubs were turned away or turned off of the amount of money they have to pay for him and his wages. And that done us a favour, because what you have to say for Conor Gallagher is he's come in or come back into the squad this summer after pre-season, and he's worked his arse off for Mauricio Pochettino, and he continues to do so week in, week out, and he leads by example as the installed captain in the absence of Chilwell and Reece James. Gallagher has led by example, and it's so good to see. And talking of the fact that he was linked with a move away, Gallagher's been speaking, as quoted in the Evening Standard here, saying, I think most times in my career I've had a point to prove, and I love the challenge. I always want new challenges and targets to set myself. So I just want to carry on what I'm doing now and help Chelsea climb up the table. The manager picks his team and we have a good relationship. He understands my game. He understands what I bring to the team. And right now, I think it's really working. Hopefully, we can only get better. He went on to say, it's really important to have that fighting spirit as well. And I think I try to bring that to the team. I always work as hard as I can, and I try and rub that off on the other players as well. You could see that because everyone gave their all. Everyone was brilliant in terms of the work ethic, and it's something we've got to need going forward, along with all the players' qualities as well. And Gallagher's been doing it, you have to say, and he deserves so many plaudits because he's been outstanding, Gallagher. What do you think of Gallagher this season at Chelsea so far? Do you think he's nailing down a place in the team and Lavia's now got a fight on his hands when he's eventually fit? Let me know what you think about Gallagher, comment section. Another one of the unsung heroes is Marc Cucurella, and I'm talking over the last 4 games. Cucurella got drafted in when Reece James was injured, and then Malo Gusto was suspended, and Cucurella come in and played right back for a couple of games and did well. Everyone was wondering, how is he going to do? He's just square peg round hole. But Cucurella's come in and done really, really well at right back, and then he's managed to get over to that left hand side and play on the sort of the left wing back, and then against the Arsenal at left back. up against one of the best players, in-form players in the league, Saka. And apart from one moment where Saka crossed the ball in the box for the goal, the equalising goal, you have to say that he was outstanding. He kept Saka quiet for most of the game. A lot of people think Cucurella is a little bit rash. He's very vocal. He gets mad easily. He throws his toys out the pram now and again as far as referees and officials go. And he's just a bit rash. He's always going to pick up a booking. But I like that. I like the really niggly, annoying type of player that he can be, like he was against Saka. Saka hated it. He couldn't live with it, and he just was out the game for the most part, apart from that one moment. But that wasn't Cucurella's fault. If anything, we switched off back post. I've already spoken about it in my last video yesterday. But Cucurella's done fantastically well. Another one who was linked with a move away, potentially to Man United. Nothing happened. What he's done, he's got his head down and he's worked hard. And he doesn't really moan about it. You've heard nothing from him. He just gets his head down and works hard, and he gives everything. And that's all you can ask for from any football player that's playing for your team, wearing your shirt. All you want is hunger and desire as the baseline. After that, the quality, the talent will come through. But what you want is someone that wants to fight for that shirt. And Cucurella, just like Gallagher, does that whenever he's selected week in, week out. He may not be the best. And as we all know, when Chilwell's fit, he's going to play in front of Cucurella. But it's worth saying on this particular video, because other people are getting a lot of credit, and rightly so. But Cucurella has been outstanding. What do you think of Cucurella? Has he surprised you the last 4 games? Let me know in the comment section below. Did he mean it, or was it a fluke? Mykhalio Mudryk's goal against the Arsenal. Now, don't get me wrong, at the time we loved it, didn't care. It was brilliant. We were 2-0 up and cruising. Mudryk has been talking because everyone's been asking the question, did you mean it? Everyone's been debating on TV, did he mean it? There was a debate because he didn't even look at where the goalkeeper was. But he's revealed, talking to the official Chelsea website, as quoted here on 90 Minutes, that it was something they'd actually noted before the game. And he said this: before the game, our goalkeeper coach told me to look at their keeper because sometimes he's trying to read things and he can just lose the goal. So I can chip him. So it was something I knew and I kept in my head. I went for something between the cross and the shot, and it was a good decision. What a lot of nonsense that is. I went for something between a cross and the shot. So you're just hitting it into no man's land. That doesn't reveal anything, does it, really? If anything, for me, I think the truth is he went across it, he mishit it, and he just went with it because it flew in. So, fair play. It's a goal. We loved it. Who cares? But he didn't mean that, surely. What do you guys think? And what do you think of his explanation? 50-50? Something between the cross and the shot. What's he talking about? Nonsense. Anyway, let me know, comment section. And finally, this particular video, Football London leave with a story. Mauricio Pochettino now has 7 undroppable Chelsea stars ahead of Christopher Nkunku's return to the team, whenever that's going to be. And just to talk about these 7 stars: 1, Levi Colwill; 2, Moises Caicedo; 3, Enzo Fernandez; 4, Conor Gallagher; 5, Cole Palmer; 6, Mykhalio Mudryk; and 7, Raheem Sterling. Do you agree with those 7? I'll run through them again. Levi Colwill, Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Conor Gallagher, Cole Palmer, Mykhalio Mudryk, and Raheem Sterling. Do you think those 7 are pretty much untouchable, undroppable now? I think they all are, apart from maybe Mudryk. Because I think that if Chelsea play over striker, Broja or Jackson, then Mudryk will miss out because Palmer and Sterling will start. But I think 6 of those 7 are definite undroppables right now. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. That's it for me, this Chelsea news update, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. The 5-minute news will come back at some point. It definitely will on the channel. But hopefully you've enjoyed this longer video. If you have, drop a like on it, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you think about anything discussed in the video in the comment section below. Have a great evening and a good couple of days. I will see you next time.